Welcome to the Bible Reading Journey, where we are traveling from Genesis to Revelation in a year. Today we are on day number 290 of the Bible Reading Journey, and today's reading itinerary is the book of Luke, chapters 3 through 6. And you might want to pause here and read those chapters in Luke for yourself, and then join us back here for thoughts about today's journey. Today's journey is titled Authority of the Son of Man. Your text notes has an outline of the book of Luke to guide us on our journey. And in the outline, we are on section 1b today. And chapter 3 of today's reading tells us of John the Baptist preaching, Jesus' baptism, and Jesus' ancestors. Chapter 4 tells us of Jesus' temptation in the wilderness from Satan, Jesus' rejection at Nazareth, and Jesus' healing and preaching elsewhere in Judea. Chapter 5 and 6 tells us of Jesus' call to some of his first disciples, and Jesus' continued healing and preaching. The thought of the day comes from the Daily Walk Bible. Apply yourself wholly to the Scriptures, and the Scriptures wholly to yourself. The challenge of the day. While many of us struggle remembering people's names, much less phone numbers and our growing to-do list, Scripture memory may not be at the top of our talent or priority list. But even for the memory challenged, there are ways to help, such as low-tech index card systems or sticky notes, to the higher-tech method of using a Scripture memory app on your device. The Daily Walk Bible says, how important is scripture memory in your daily routine? Study carefully Jesus' defense against the attacks of Satan in chapter 4, verses 1 through 13 of today's reading. He did not preach. He did not argue. He merely quoted Scripture. How well stocked are you with scriptural ammunition to counter the attacks of Satan? You might want to start with one of the 3 verses that Christ found to be valuable in his own personal struggles with Satan. Deuteronomy 6:13 and 16 and Deuteronomy 8:3. And those are our memory verses of the day. Deuteronomy 6:13, fear the Lord your God, serve him only, and take your oaths in his name. Deuteronomy 6:16, do not put the Lord your God to the test as you did at Massah. And Deuteronomy 8:3, he humbled you, causing you to hunger, and then feeding you with manna, which neither you nor your ancestors had known, to teach you that man does not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of the Lord. The text notes also contain information on how to find us on Facebook, YouTube, and email. Happy travels today. See you next time. This is Lisa at Lighthouse. God bless.